Hi, my name's Selena, and here's some information about the upcoming working equitation competition that we're going to have at Samford on the 14th of October. So the most common question I'm getting at the moment is which class to go into. So the higher competitors know their classes. So for the most of us, we're referring to whether we go to intro, prelim participant, or prelim competitor. So we'll start with intro. So it's a two-phase competition. So you have your dressage and your obstacles. Now with your obstacles, there's not going to be a bull in the ring for starters. You're just going to have a normal ring pickup with your garrocha. And as for everything else, you just walk trot. So it's walk trot only. And that's about it. So if you're just starting out in working equitation, you haven't done much dressage before either, then this is where I recommend you start and give your horse a really great experience. Especially if you have a young horse, definitely this is for you. Now the next two classes, prelim. Now with both of those, in the obstacles, we want to see a bit of canter. So the prelim participant dressage test is a little easier. They're both pretty full on. So if you're comparing it to an EA prelim test, they're probably another step up in some of the movements, are quite different and that you wouldn't have seen before. But both of them, it's just about having a go. So the prelim participant, what we're looking for in the obstacles is that you show us some canter, particularly between the obstacles where possible. It's not always possible because of the distances. There's so many obstacles that don't actually get cantered anyway, regardless of which class you go into here. You've got side pass, anyway, you'll find them out. There's a heap that you don't anyway. But we would love for you to have a go at cantering the obstacles that you can, but there is no requirement to in the prelim participant. We're not going to stick to the maximum 5 points for trotting for this competition only. We're just deviating a couple little places from the rule book just to keep the competition really, really friendly for our first few in Queensland. Same with eliminations. Unless it's really dangerous or something going seriously wrong, you'll just be penalised. So we want everyone to have fun and have a great time. So if you haven't done dressage before, but you are comfortable with a little bit of canter, then I recommend going into the prelim participant. Now, if you've done a fair bit of dressage in the past and you've got a horse that's that is reasonably okay, definitely, like if you've been doing prelim dressage for quite some time, or definitely elementary, I would be going into the prelim competitive class. So the test is just a little bit trickier, not a lot. In the obstacles, we do want to see some nice canter. It can be in between, and definitely have a go on the obstacles. So that's normally our most popular class. So in either of those, when you're thinking about the speed phase, I'd just like to add now that it's not all about speed. Someone can win by 30 seconds. They're still only going to get that point difference on the scoreboard. So it's really about just getting around. You don't have to worry about making it look all pretty. Just get around the course in a trot and you can still pick up great points. So with the obstacles for all of the classes, I'll be publishing them in the next week or so, certainly before about mid-September they'll be published, so you'll know what obstacles you're going to be doing. And then when the draw comes out, you'll actually get a course map with those obstacles on it, so that you can actually see the order of those obstacles as well. So you can get practicing with your dressage right now. You'll know what your obstacles are before our next practice day, which you're invited to come along to in October. And then on the Saturday, you'll be able to take your horse from the ground in hand around and familiarise yourself with the course and with our grounds, particularly for those who are visiting. And on Sunday, there'll be no surprises. It's just all about having fun and getting into this new sport. I do encourage you, please, to nominate as soon as possible if you know you're coming. I don't want it to be a really long day. We want to finish early afternoon, let everyone get home in a relaxed state with the sun still up. So to do that, I may need to organise more judges, which I'm very happy to do. So if you can please get your nominations in as soon as possible. Any questions, give me a call. I'll be happy to answer them. Hope to see you there. Thanks.